code 6, 105 North Avenue 52.
In this episode of Paranormal 911...
Police!
I deal with 911 calls every single second of the day.
Halt right there! I said halt!
We can kill people if they penetrated these areas.
What's wrong with her?
Something grabbed me by the back of the hair.
Where'd she go?
Did you see something? I swear I saw something.
You don't know if you're going to be going home at the end of the day.
And all of a sudden, that's when we saw it.
Are you seeing that?
911, please state your emergency.
Well, it is a long drive, and you have had some wine, so...
Well, I guess.
What? Just stay.
I don't know. I suppose I could be convinced.
Just stay. Come on.
Okay, wow.
That was some pretty good wine.
It was pretty good, yeah.
Just come on upstairs.
Okay.
I'll show you something else. No, the lights don't even work. You know? You don't have to go down there.
Is someone here? Hello? Is someone here? Someone down here? Someone's here. Call 911. Go.
911, what's the emergency?
There's somebody in my friend's basement.
Somebody has broken into the house?
Yes.
Is the person still in the house now?
Yes, please hurry.
Police are being notified. Remain outside the house.
Unit 145, please respond.
145, copy that.
Yeah, this is a hot shot. Home invasion in progress.
En route, copy that.
Officer Jennifer Metzger and partner respond to a hotshot 911. A possible intruder.
A hotshot call is you go lights and sirens. You go there as fast as you can because their threat is happening right then and there. Someone's life is in danger. You need to get there fast. I deal with 911 calls every single second of the day. Our day is jam-packed with intensity, medical calls, mentally ill people who are in crisis, people who are suicidal, people who are violent with knives, with guns, high on drugs. You don't know if you're going to be going home at the end of the day.
Take a left just over here.
The officers arrive at the residence, ready for anything.
So we roll up, we get to the back of the house.
Hey.
Hi. There's someone in the basement by the furnace.
The look on this man's face was complete terror.
Okay, you guys stay out here and we'll go inside and check it out.
A lot of times it's someone high on drugs. They're looking for a place to crash for the night. It could be someone who's ready for a fight, who just wanted to stir it up. We don't know. We are going in and we're gonna have to deal with what we have at that time.
Just take it easy. Police! Come out and show yourself. We don't want anyone to get hurt.
Entering an enclosed space with only one exit point is extremely dangerous. Officer Metzger and her partner could be blindsided at any second.
It was like an old laundry room, dark, dingy kind of basement that we had to go into. There's no natural lighting. It's close to midnight.
Did you see something? No, I swear I saw something.
Suddenly, the intruder makes a run for it.
Stop! Stop!
Bursting through the main floor of the house.
He ran into the bathroom and shut the door.
Police, open the door right now!
We announce that we're not leaving until he comes out. He can open up the door and make it easy without having to break down a door or destroy someone's property.
A trapped intruder can be the most dangerous kind. With no way to escape, the officers must be ready for anything.
Unlock the door! You're trespassing! Come out right now!
Usually someone responds back to us, like, go away or off. Like, we usually get something, but there was nothing.
Metzger and partner have no choice. They must force the issue and open the door, but discover it's locked.
There's a hook and circle lock. So it had to have been done from the inside.
Unhook the lock right now, you're trespassing!
There's different scenarios that are going through my mind at that moment.
Do you think he went out the window? Stay here, I'll go check.
Hearing noises, Metzger knows that the intruder is still inside. But now she's on her own, and even more vulnerable to attack.
He was in that bathroom. I am looking inside this room, ready to fight.
As blood oozes under the door, Officer Metzger fears the worst, a suicide attempt by the mysterious intruder. But then, the door suddenly unlocks from the inside, giving Metzger her chance. But the room is empty.
I was absolutely floored. I had no idea where this guy could have gone. There was nowhere for him to go. None. There was no drop ceiling, there was no windows, there was no cabinets, there was nothing. It was literally a room with a sink and a toilet.
Not only has the intruder vanished, but so has the blood. Metzger then sees something even more inexplicable. Bloody footprints.
I've never felt that feeling before, of that cold, dark, creepy feeling.
She follows the footprints outside into the dead of night, leaving her even more vulnerable to attack from whatever is lurking.
Police! Come out where I can see you! Police, freeze!
There was a feeling that overcame me that I've never felt before when it comes to police work.
Police, don't move!
I knew at that moment that there was something else beyond my control.
Police, freeze!
Yeah, this is a hot shot. Home invasion in progress.
Copy that, en route.
Police officer Jennifer Metzger and partner respond to an urgent 911 call for a home invasion.
Police! Come out and show yourself!
Searching the basement,
Did you see something? I swear I saw something.
they encounter an intruder lurking in the shadows.
Stop! Stop! Open the door!
When Metzger corners him in a bathroom, he vanishes, leaving a trail of blood that leads outside into the shadows of the night.
Police, freeze!
Now, she's come face to face with a terrifying entity that's clearly not of this world.
I knew at that moment that there was something else beyond my control.
Police, freeze! Freeze!
So are you okay? No. I've checked the perimeter. There's no one. There's no window to the bathroom. There's nobody here.
No, he's out here.
You saw him?
I saw something.
The mysterious cat and mouse game continues, with this ominous figure disappearing into the garage.
Police! Open the door!
Now on high alert, the officers have no choice but to raise the door to expose whatever this is.
What the hell is that?
What's going on?
And there was nothing that we could say other than there was a ghost. And we both said it. We both said the word ghost. And we both had that creepy feeling.
There's no one here.
We both knew that we had to get out of there before getting really creeped out.
The apparition has disappeared, but the lingering terror of the encounter remains with the officers.
Certain spirits seem to have some sort of physical mass, which is really interesting because they seem to be able to not only manipulate the environment, but move things like air to give the presence or feeling that somebody has run by or moved by someone that's living.
I didn't have an answer. I wasn't able to tell a homeowner, yeah, we got him. Yeah, he's under arrest. He won't bother you anymore. He's going to jail. There's a part of me that kind of believed that he had heard those creaks before. He's heard those footsteps before. He's heard maybe slamming of the doors before.
We couldn't find anybody. You're sure it was a man you saw in the house?
I swear it was man. He's been trying to tell me it wasn't.
The look on his face, I knew right away that he had dealt with something very, very similar, but nothing on that intensity before.
What I didn't tell you was that...
The frightened homeowner tells the officers a disturbing story. The previous tenant had a homeless man break into his basement. In a desperate attempt to escape his pain, he killed himself, but his tortured spirit remains here, vengeful and filled with rage.
There's nothing in training that you deal with as a police officer that sets you up for any type of paranormal activity. I mean, you can't wrestle a ghost. You can't fight a ghost. You can't shoot a ghost. You have to learn to live with it, and you have to learn, you know, to just educate yourself on the best way to deal with a ghost.
I know it's not typically in the police handbook.
Officer Metzger makes the unorthodox decision to give advice on how to clear this dangerous spirit from the home.
They need to smudge their house, or they need to cleanse it, or they need to, you know, do whatever they're going to do to make them feel safe. That's something that I've never even had to explain ever.
Smudging, I heard of that. It's worth a try, I guess.
Dried herbs and grasses are oftentimes used in smudging rituals that are basically bound together and burned to a smoke. And that smoke is what is said to clear the house or rid the house of negative energy.
Good luck to both of you. I hope things work out for you. Gotta go.
Thanks.
Thank you. Good night.
Thanks, officers. It's worth a try.
The homeowner prepares to smudge the basement in one final attempt to rid the home of the troubled spirit.
In this case, because we've got the victim of a suicide who had also been homeless prior, what can happen in a situation like that is you've got somebody who was basically forgotten and not validated when they were still around. So being able to receive that acknowledgement now becomes a little bit more important.
I have rationalized this incident over and over again from the time it happened to today. I am still racking my brain, trying to figure out what exactly happened. I have no answers to this.
Some paranormal activity can be driven away, while others remain to torment the living forever. Despite efforts, the homeowner continued to experience threatening paranormal activity in his house. Officer Metzger was never called back to this house again. The perimeter detection system of this remote U.S. Air Force base has just been triggered by an unknown infiltrator. Corporal Dan Lefebvre is racing to the spot of the breach with the base's military police response team. Their orders: stop this intruder at any cost.
I worked at Vandenberg Air Force Base, which had top-secret restricted areas. And our purpose was to protect these areas authorized to shoot. We could kill people if they penetrated these areas. It is a very big deal.
Two security teams converge along the perimeter fence where the alarm was tripped.
If you were trying to get into the area, you would have to go over one fence. It's all well lit, razor sharp wiring up on the top, so you're going to tear yourself up trying to get over the fence. You're probably going to have us on top of you before you can even blink.
Pull up there. Got it.
This particular area where this incident occurred was called Tango 11.
Let's go, let's go.
And this area was so mysterious, the only way you could get into this area was through one point, was an entry control point, and you'd have to exit through that area. Every day we carried an M16 to work. It kind of gives you an idea of the seriousness of what we did.
Anything? No, sir.
Suddenly, the intruder is spotted inside a level 1 restricted area, just outside the fence line.
Halt right there! I said halt!
We're not just yelling stop, we're yelling it at such a level that a person would know that they should stop.
Halt or we shoot!
We're basically getting ready to engage. And at that point, that's when we realized it was a woman.
But something more diabolical is happening here. LaFave notices her blood-stained dress and what appears to be a baby in severe distress.
What's wrong with her?
She looked distressed. She looked like she was in the wrong place. She looked like, almost like she didn't know where she was, which was really, really strange to us because it just was something we normally didn't see. She's not moving very fast, but she's moving fast enough that we knew we had to do something.
Halt right there! He's not stopping! Why does she keep walking? Halt or I'll shoot!
We're basically getting ready to engage.
Halt! Where's she going? Halt!
The woman was gone. We lost her.
I lost her!
The distressed woman and her baby have vanished.
Where'd she go?
Team A, we have an interior fence alarm activated in your area. Has your target come through?
Repeat.
Alarm activated near you. Has your target come through?
And that's when we really lost it, because at that moment, she's inside the area.
The disturbed female has somehow penetrated not only the first perimeter fence, but the next one as well. An impossible feat.
Let's go, let's go.
Here's the same figure, this woman walking inside Tango 11 at that point. And all of a sudden, that's when we saw it.
Are you seeing that?
Tango 11 security, go ahead, Central.
We have a motion sensor alert at the southwest fence in your sector. Please investigate.
Roger that, we're on our way.
At a remote, high-security military base in Northern California, Corporal Dan LaFave and his team of highly trained military police are racing to a perimeter breach.
Sir? Halt right there!
They've confronted what appears to be a disturbed intruder, who instantly vanishes, then reappears to somehow breach 2 layers of security fence in the impenetrable facility. LaFave and team give chase and encounter a terrifying vision.
Are you seeing that?
At that moment, we were so shocked and confused, we couldn't figure out what to do.
What is that? Halt! I said halt!
In a blink, the horrifying entity disappears again.
Where'd she go?
I think we thought maybe we saw a ghost, but at the same time, it seemed like a real person. It looked like it was flesh and bone, except that it did things that a person with real substance couldn't do.
Spirits, unlike humans, don't have a physical form. There's no mass to them. They're simply made of energy. So even though to a person experiencing or witnessing a spirit that seems like a solid figure, it's simply just energy. That enables a ghost to be able to walk through fences, doors, even floors or ceilings.
Team A, we have a visual of a female intruder.
That's half a mile away. Copy. Section 3. We're traveling.
Copy that, Team A.
As we jump into the vehicle, we hit the lights. We're basically peeling off to intercept her.
It's impossible for any human being to travel that distance in mere seconds. The military police are forced to confront the reality that this intruder is something other than human.
Being highly trained Air Force Security Police, again, we were trained to do a job, we were trained to react. But at the same time, it was very scary, it was strange.
Where'd she go?
The elusive intruder has disappeared for the third time. Until...
There she is! Let's go!
She's across the road, and it seemed at that point like she was moving faster than what she was doing before.
Air support en route, ETA 2 minutes.
We're all just tearing down this hillside, screaming at this woman figure, and she's not listening to us. She's basically just in her own world. She's not interacting with us, she's not doing anything.
Don't move!
We're all converging on her.
Stay put!
This is Central. Please update on perimeter breach.
Don't you move!
Team A, do you have the intruder?
All four of us are looking at each other at that point, basically going, what the heck is going on? It was like a sense of confusion at that time because we weren't used to seeing what we were seeing. We're trained to act, but we're not trained to see something like that.
Chopper 1 on scene, Chopper 1 on scene. This is Control. Repeat, do you have the intruder?
We all have our M16s pointed. We're all ready to engage and possibly shoot her.
Where'd she go?
That's when she vanished again. We basically all stood there, and our mouths were just wide open. We were looking at each other, and nobody really was saying anything at that point. I think everybody was so shocked.
The team scans the immediate area, but finds no trace of the unearthly female figure.
We're all questioning, I guess, our sanity at that point. We're all trying to reassure ourselves that we all saw it.
In this particular instance, we have trained military officers who are very logical, very analytical thinkers, all experiencing the same thing. This adds a lot of credibility that this event is likely a paranormal event rather than just a figment of someone's imagination.
What do we do, sir? You know, there was a report.
What do you mean, report?
About 5 years back, an accident report.
He uncovers some story of a woman stopping on a public road outside the base. Supposedly she got out of her vehicle holding a baby. And while she was standing in the road, a car came around and struck her.
When the victim regains consciousness, she struggles through her grave injuries to locate her baby.
You have this woman who's searching for her baby.
She finds her, critically hurt, but alive.
And reaching out for help.
But help does not come in time to save her or her mortally wounded child.
This is certainly something that would keep a person earthbound and create a haunting. This is a woman who may not realize she's dead.
Are you saying that's her?
I'm just telling you about a report.
I think we were thinking that, wow, maybe that was her. And I think at that moment, that's when it hit us that if we call this in, they're going to look at us like we're crazy, and they're possibly going to pull our clearances. What we saw was impossible. I mean, no human could do what we saw.
Where'd she go?
And I think that's the thing that struck us the most, because we were Air Force Security Police. We were trained to do a job.
Where'd she go?
And we really didn't know how to react to that situation. Even though it's been like 3 decades since this happened, I've actually told my wife and kids about what happened that night, and they just look at me. They know that I'm a very serious, concrete thinker about everything. They look at me with a look of astonishment. I think they're trying to figure out, what did Dad really see? Because that's kind of where the story ends. It just ends with a big question mark. What did I see? It makes me look at the world different, because it shows that there are weird things out there. There are strange things that can happen to people in various jobs. It obviously happened to me working in a top secret Air Force facility. It's probably the last place you expect something like that to happen.
This is the first time in his 35-year military career that Lefebvre has publicly told his story. He hasn't experienced paranormal activity since that night.
Wake up, some food here. Come on, gotta eat. Kid won't eat again. Well, should I get the IV or?
I'm not grabbing it. I'm not going in there.
Your emergency?
Yeah, this is the boys' home. We have a child who's non-responsive.
Is the boy breathing?
I think so, but, barely.
Do you know what happened, sir?
He maybe hasn't eaten in a while.
Medical team is en route, sir. Unit 4, you need to go to the boys' asylum. There's a boy there unconscious.
Copy that. We're on our way.
EMT Riley Black and her partner respond to the 911 call from an institution under investigation for neglect and abuse of its young male residents.
You been there before?
My partner and I, we knew what we were about to face. The place was for boys who were mentally handicapped. It was overpopulated with boys ranging from all different ages. The building was run down. Sexual molestation happened a lot in this place. So it was hell on earth.
You okay?
Yep.
We'll get in and out real fast.
I became an EMT because my family was military nurses. They ruled the roost in my house. So I wanted to get my feet wet as much as I can to learn what I can in the medical field. So being an EMT was a first step into becoming what I wanted, and that was being a flight medic working for trauma and search and rescue.
Riley and partner arrive on the scene.
A good EMT has to have compassion when you're on this job.
They're extremely cautious about what they'll find inside.
Try to stay focused on what the job is in hand and not really worry about the stuff that's going on around you. And you have to put everything else out of your mind, no matter what it is. You have to put it out of your mind.
We got a call. Where's the emergency?
I don't know. Talk to the orderly.
There was nurses that were not even caring or knowing that there was a boy down in the other room.
We got a call. Where's the emergency?
Down the hall to the right.
Down here? Yes. Thank you.
There were patients in hospital gowns with no underwear on. Some were wearing diapers. It was very sad because they were lacking attention and affection. So when they saw someone new, they immediately gravitated towards them. Hey! My heart broke. These people need help, and you can't help them all.
Black must suppress her anger about the condition of this place in order to do her job. Find the dying boy and save him.
Every second counts. You just had to get what you had to get when you were there for that call, and then that's it. That's all you can do.
The EMTs enter the decrepit boy's room and launch into desperate life-saving measures.
And this boy was unconscious. He was still laying in his bed.
I can't hear a breath.
There's hardly any pulse.
His heart rhythm was very, very weak.
Clear. Okay, we gotta get out of
We
here.
had to stabilize him as quickly as possible.
Give him some oxygen.
Yep, move.
I'm gonna get some adrenaline in. Look at his arm.
Oh, God.
To try to even get an IV in his vein was very hard to do because he had they were all collapsed.
What's his name?
I don't know.
Okay. IV in. Riley, come on, gotta get him on the gurney.
I just thought I saw this.
When I was in that room, I knew that it was something supernatural.
Okay.
It was the strangest thing, and it still haunts me to this day.
Riley, come on.
On a scale from 1 to 10, this boy was about a 9. He wasn't gonna make it if we didn't get him out there as fast as we could.
1, 2, 3.
We needed to get him to an ALS unit, which is Advanced Life Support Unit.
You take that?
Yeah. Oh.
Suddenly, an invisible violent force grips the orderly.
Are you seeing?
Something grabbed me by the back of the hair. My head hit the concrete so hard. I've never felt anything that powerful grip me up before.
Nearly knocked unconscious, the assault is relentless, and Black is attacked again and dragged back into the room.
What's going on? What is it?
I was scared out of my pants.
EMT Riley Black and her partner respond to a 911 call.
I'm gonna get some adrenaline in.
From an infamous boys' psychiatric facility.
Oh, God.
When she tries to help an orderly who's gripped by an invisible, malevolent force, she is attacked. Her skull nearly shattered on the concrete floor.
Something grabbed me by the back of the hair. My head hit the concrete so hard. It was scaring me deeply into my soul. I knew that it was supernatural.
Riley, what's going on? I don't see anything. What is it?
One of the greatest sources of energy is anger. And the angrier person, or the more anger that is expressed in an environment, the more power there is for an entity to feed off of. If this is an environment where there's a lot of abuse, a lot of anger is generated. Anger which just continues to grow and grow and grow.
Riley, what happened? What happened?
I was just hearing a lot of ringing noises, and I couldn't focus. I couldn't get to my feet.
Oh, we gotta get out of here.
The adrenaline inside of me started to kick off.
Come on, come on.
You feel this fire that's burning in your chest because something just attacked you. We both had to get our head back in the game and get that patient out of there. What is going through my brain at the time is get the hell out of Dodge.
The EMTs race for the door with their gravely ill young patient. But then...
Wait.
What?
You gotta check on him.
My partner was also attacked.
Riley! We gotta go, fast!
He was scared. He was very scared.
Let's get out of here. Come on. Let's go.
And they escape.
I drove as fast as I could to get out of there.
You've got a boy approximately 12 years old. He's unconscious on a vent, weak pulse.
I had radioed with the doctor to let him know the situation and the severity of what we were bringing to him.
Severely malnourished and unknown physical trauma.
Copy that. The trauma team will be waiting in the hospital when you arrive.
We were just like, I'm never coming to this place again. Absolutely no way.
Pediatric style 22. Pediatric style 22.
The boy didn't make it. He didn't make it. He wasn't strong enough to survive.
Still foggy from the effects of her violent attack, Black struggles to process the unfathomable acts done to her and her partner.
As I'm sitting on the hospital bed, I was still trying to go over everything in my mind to try to rationalize what had happened to me.
Mrs. Black, what's the reason for you coming in today?
I got scratched.
I'd say.
It was just like something came from behind me and just scratched me really fast.
Do you know who scratched you?
I got scratched.
Okay.
It felt like nails, somebody's nails. I just told him that I had slipped and fell. My partner, he just buried it. He and I moved to another town. I never went back there again. I did try to rationalize it to try to figure out what happened in there because I haven't had anything happen like that to me ever. And when you come from a family of medical background, what you try to do is try to think logically of how is this happening? And you can't. You have to look at a different plane of existence. I think what attacked me that day was definitely a spirit that was left behind.
Riley being scratched might have just been a petulant act from a child spirit in retaliation for her trying to offer her assistance. This could be a child who died under very traumatic circumstances, abuse, and is just lashing out, is just very vengeful now.
The spirit didn't want us to save that boy because he was stuck there himself and nobody saved him. So why should we save someone else when he probably died there? Every once in a while when I'm brushing my hair, I still feel the scar that I had from that incident. And it always takes me back. It makes me shake. It brings up my anxiety in the worst way because of how horrific this incident had happened to me. I think that people need to be aware of your surroundings when you go into these locations. There is energy out there that will grip you up and throw you around. It was something that I could not explain, and if anybody was there and knew me at the time, they could know something was wrong by the look on my face. It's absolutely terrifying.
The psychiatric facility was closed after investigation for abuse of its young patients. Black continued her work as an EMT in another part of the country.